All right, are we rolling up today with our squad? I have, the skipper boys. I have me. I got my walking guide character. Let's actually ID him. This unit designation is LD-301 and Skipper. He is the leadership model of this series of artificial life forms. The original purpose of this series of robots was mining. It is the supreme model of these mass-produced robots. Not to mention that he's a pirate captain. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 39 of Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD as part of new Let's Play Plus. So, my ship wasn't here either. From Zertreet, you found a clue? You know the place? Some kind of thing called Dowsing, That's amazing, Fweep. This time we'll definitely find my ship. Woof woot! Ready to set sail? Yes, we shall. All right. So how are we going to go about this whole searching this huge sea? Vroom. I have no choice but to ask you to do it for me, so get cracking. There's a high probability, who do you think you are, that the ship is currently heading from our view, but if we attack it, then we might catch a glimpse of it. So, what? Dowsing is actually useful? What? What? So, again, because the ship is invisible, we actually do need to find out where it is via dowsing. And very thankfully, we can do that thanks to us being able to control the boat while also dowsing. So, just remember to get both of your thumbs on the proper sticks. Thumb on the left stick, thumb on the right stick, and just keep on holding B until you get a reading that means that the ship is close by. So, yeah, just keep on doing it and you should be okay. And oh, ready the cannon. Oh, geez, okay, it's right there. Did you see it, Fweep? That's my ship, Vroom. We must pursue and keep pounding it with the cannon. Very fortunately, once you find it, it's not really that difficult to ascertain the location. If you manage to, there we go. And would you believe it, the sand ship is our next dungeon. Yes, the very ship that was built up and that we were searching for as part of our adventure here in the Lanayru Sand Sea is our next dungeon. And one that probably intimidates me the most, all because of one part. The one part that I can never ever get, no matter how many times I play this game. So in here you'll find a bird statue and a place to sit should you need to heal. And a place where and a door where you need a key. So let's do this thing. Alright, so first order of business is to go inside the sand ship, where all these blessed butterflies roam free. And is there a goddess wall around here? There's blessed butterflies here, but there's nothing else. Okay. That symbol looks cool. Anyway. Let's go over here. Again, we have the rupee medal on our side, so that's why more rupees are appearing more than usual, so getting rupees will be a lot easier for us. Okay, so get the spume out of here. And just like Lanayru Desert itself, electricity is definitely going to be the main element that you're going to be dealing with. So, once again, I don't recommend the Iron Shield. Even though I brought it with me, I don't recommend it. I only brought it with me for, you know, showing off. You know, just to show it off. It's not like I'm going to use it against, like, any, like, enemies or anything. Nah. And man, oh man, would you look at all these free money. Look at all this free money that we're getting. Those green rupees add up to a lot, you know? So, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go for it. Get all that. Get those rupees. And there we go. Problem solved. Oh, just one more. Okay. There's another bird statue right here. And as you can see, please look. This large door here is sealed shut. This door must lead to an important room on the ship. So, it could very well be that we might be able to face the boss in there. So, we'll just have to wait and see on that. Get these keys out of here. Never thought in all my life would I react in such a way to just keys. Like one of the most common enemies in all of Zelda. In that way, just the fact that they got me twice, man. They got me twice. Not cool, dude. Not cool. Okay, so gotta clear all this out here. And of course, you want to pay attention to that. And go over here and clear off all of this sand, obviously. So what we're basically trying to do here is we're basically trying to figure out some sort of order. Of course, just like the ancient cistern, I wonder if I'll get it on the very first shot. Of course, I have to memorize this, but it's all good. It's all goodness in the hoodis. So I'll be down, up, down, right. Okay, down, up, down, right. Nope, not you. Down, up, down, and right. There we go. Of course, you can do this without memorizing the order. I think it's just better to just memorize it first. And there we go. Small key. Which obviously we know where to use that. Use it to get that rupee that's still there. Okay, yeah, to get that rupee that's still there. Very cool indeed. Very cool. I need to heal up. I'm just kind of thankful that they actually do put these places to sit. Because I think they might have been planning hero mode from the start. So, ooh, this is really the first Zelda game to actually implement hero mode, actually. If you can believe it. And just very thankful that they put seats here so that you could heal up instead of just using hearts. I mean, again, if you have the heart medal, then it's not really, you know, too terrible. But just in case you don't want to do it, like, if you want to do a pro gamer move like I'm about to do, then, there you go. Oh, there it is. There it is. I was hoping it would be here. Wondering why it didn't really trigger. I'm just gonna do a W. Because the sand ship, in my opinion, is a W of a dungeon. Thanks for the hearts that I didn't really need. Just slice up the heart. Slice up those hearts. Over here is a dead end, but you get a red rupee out of that. Very nice. And go over here. All right. Robot Pirate Island, here we come. LD-002S Skirvo. This mutinous robot stole this ship from Skipper long ago. He still commands the ship today. When fighting in an aerospace like this, it is more effective to thrust attacks with your sword than to try to swing your sword widely. Exactly the point. The goal of this fight is to try to basically push him off the ship. Make him walk the plank for a change. So, yeah, there we go. The mini boss of Sand Ship is not over there. It's not over in the large door that was sealed, but is here. And of course, as you progress further into the fight, the space will get narrower and narrower. If he does push you to the very back of your end of the battlefield, then then you'll get some additional damage. So, or rather, you'll take additional damage. So, be careful. Be very careful. I would show you, but no, I don't want to hurt myself to entertain you. Of course, thrust attacks aren't really that necessary, but thrust attacks are nice to have. Best of all, electricity won't be affected if you use the Iron Shield, if you somehow don't have the Goddess Shield yet. That synthetic life form. There's a 99%. I can't help but admire the tenacity it has displayed in staying alive and functional after all these years. Yes. But before we open our treasure...
I just said that!
The bow! Now you can hit targets from a very long range. Arrows also do a lot more damage than Deku Seeds. So now there's no more need for the slingshot. Yay! Report about the bow. The last little... You can also shoot arrows to strike certain devices in order to activate them. And there's the device. However, it will be difficult to target from here. Yeah. That's very cool, dude.
I just said that!
Again, I really wish that Fi's explanations were cut out entirely. But once again, we can't have everything in life. It just is what it is with this remaster. And if I would have it my way, it would definitely be different. So, In the original game, or if you're using motion controls, you have to pull your left arm back whenever you are ready to aim with your bow. But one button press will just do it. Yes, a singular button press will do just fine. Thank you, Fi. She says that there's a time shift stone up there, so let's shoot it. So now everything was as it was in the past. So with that, let's kill these bokoblins, which obviously existed in the past. And let's see. Let's get these barrels. That will now contain arrows for you. You have a limited supply, so shoot carefully. Yes, we shall. Okay, so now that the time shift stone is set to the past, we can now go up here to the upper part of the ship. And of course, now that you have arrows, you have to watch out for bokoblins that are archers. Of course, this also means that you can shoot out these bokoblins, of course. And one shot will basically do them in just like that. So they won't be a bother to you anymore. But what is a bother is the fact that, well, obviously, you have yourself a little bit of a predicament. You need to get that time shift stone out there so you can switch between the past and present at will. So let's go ahead and take care of that as we go on to the top of the ship. You know, not necessarily up to the crow's nest, if you will, but close enough. I feel really, really sorry if you're playing this on handheld mode and had to deal with all the crap with the Joy-Con drift like I did. Because I played the HD version. I played Skyward Sword HD and on handheld mode. Like 95% of it was handheld mode. Because I couldn't necessarily, like play on my TV at the time. Because I was stuck babysitting for like the entire summer. And unfortunately, the Joy-Con drift affects the aiming of the bow as well. So, yeah, you're gonna have to deal with that. I mean, if you're lucky enough not to experience Joy-Con drift, then good for you. But if you have no choice but to play in handheld mode, either because you don't have a TV somehow, or if you only have a Switch Lite, then sorry. Anyway, conveniently, this now can be pressed with our sword. How very convenient. Link, good job, Weep. Now the ship looks like it just used to. That makes me so happy, Vroom. Now I just need you to rescue my crew, Weep. I'm pretty sure they're being held in a brig in the ship. And that's where we must go as our next objective. By the way, if you notice, the sand ship is actually docked at like the very middle of the sand sea. And everything is as it was in the past. So everything is just sea. And yes, I had so much trouble with this part because I was playing with handheld mode. Freaking Joy-Con drift. Nintendo acts like it's not a big deal. Well, guess what, Nintendo? It is. We're not stupid. We're not stupid consumers who just buy anything we want. Now, if you excuse me, we're going to buy this $60 remaster of a Wii game. Okay. So, we're not exactly done with doing the upper parts of the ship just yet, because there is actually something down here. So, if you go down this way via the... oh, you can just drop down. If you go down here, there's a treasure chest here. And what else could it contain but a piece of heart? So now we have 15 hearts. And there are blessed butterflies here. I actually want to catch them. And where there are blessed butterflies, there's obviously a goddess wall that's right here. Wait, do I... oh, wait. Do I do a triangle for... yeah, do I do a triangle for rupee? That is a terrible triangle. Do I do a triangle for rupees? Never mind. I really have to look up those shapes for the rupees and every other thing. Oh, and by the way, the reason why I, you know, covered up the, one of the shapes when I was going over the goddess wall shapes is because we didn't have the bow and arrow yet. And if you draw an arrow now, you'll be able to get more arrows in your supply. So now that we have the bow and arrow, I am now privy to tell you that you can indeed use the bow and arrow in such a to get things. Yeah, we're getting things. We're getting things. Let's be real. We're getting things. Either way, now we're at the point where I'm gonna be like, oh god, oh frick, what do I do here? Man, oh man, oh man. Whatever I'm gonna do with this game. If you want to leave the sand ship, you're gonna have to go back into the past, or back to the present. Shoot the time ship stone again. I don't know why I paused on the ship part or stone part. Shoot it again, make everything go back to the present, and then climb down here because the electric gate will shock you. So anyway, next time on Skyward Sword HD, we're going to rescue Skipper's crew who are in the brig. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.